This is a very long video, which is not common for my channel. Please support the video if you enjoy it. Most of the lore related info here is not 100% confirmed, and mostly just assumed or grabbed from the unofficial lore document, made by the community of Terra Realm. I will not be talking about drama except your removal, because while drama is a part of history, we are not gonna mention it.
Vault. Vault 8166 is a vault that is containing scientists that are researching the spawn technology, which is in the testing phase through the Terra realm. It is being used on convicts or anomalies with some volunteers as well. Convicts are the main role in Terra realm. Each convict has a different set of abilities and different playstyle. The main goal of a convict is, again, to complete objectives and avoid the anomaly. So basically, yeah, just survive. The anomalies. Anomalies are a set of killers. Your main objective while playing Anomaly is to hunt and kill every convict before your time runs out. Hop-in emote. Hop-in emote is a scrapped emote that actually never got added into the game for an unknown reason.
Terra as a game that was in development for a really long time obviously has a lot of scrap content. Scrapped killers, scrapped convicts, scrapped skins, scrapped maps, scrapped mechanics, and etc. We will cover more important stuff once we dive deeper.
Ember Rage is an LMS between Draco Blocker and Rocketeer. It obviously has ties with the lore. Long story short, Rocketeer has killed both Draco Blocker and his owner, and now Gubby Dinosaur is angry at him. PTB is a short time period of 4 days when Terra was playable, also known as the public playtest. It lasted from March 3rd to March 9th. The Terram song is a song about Terram made by some guys named Chainik and Zeno.
Gameplay livestream. The gameplay stream was basically the lesser version of public playtest. That was really one of the first big community events. We got to finally see some gameplay outside of, funny testing moments. The killer that dashes forward and deals 40 damage. The killer that dashes forward and deals 40 damage was originally an inside joke on the gameplay stream. The joke mocks the problems of similar movesets in Asym games, especially Dash Slap. However, the joke escalated quickly, and now the killer that dashes forward and deals 40 damage is an actual real skin for Cool Kid. After Mint, at the time Nightshot, asked Yazgan, the owner of the game, to have it as a skin, with Mint even proposing the idea of making a custom chase sim for it, which she actually did, but it isn't out to the public yet. Original roster. The game originally had a different roster, which contains both the anomalies that stayed until today and the ones that went away. The first roster ever consisted of Cool Kid, Draco Blocker, Too Far, Horror Sense, and Foreclose. West Carbide. West Carbide is an unknown character that was likely scrapped. All that we ever got was like this one sneak peek, and that's it. We never got any more West Carbide info since then. Ida Chain's story is actually interesting. First, as previously mentioned, Horror Sense was supposed to be in the game, but it turned out that the creator of Horror Sense was problematic, so when Sark, who's a friend of Lega Ninjaga the movie, the creator of Ida Chain, got on the team, they managed to put Chain instead of Horror Sense. Draco Chase theme. The chase theme of Draco Blocker is the most popular Terra video by far, which at the time of recording this sits at a whopping 9.5 million views. Many people actually got into Terra this way by stumbling upon this song on YouTube, especially in the early days, before the PTB or promotion from popular content creators. Terra babies. Theorem Babies was at once a well-known Theorem fan game that is now like either frozen or abandoned. I don't know, I haven't heard about it since like January, dude. Yuri Mall. Yuri was an anomaly that was later removed due to drama that I will not go into. Yuri's current replacement is Bloody Mary. Scrap Guest 666 theme. Before the current Guest 666 theme, made by Ment and Sark, there was another chase theme made by Irosity that was planned to be reused for a classic skin. However, it got fully scrapped, with the classic skin now using a new chase theme. Lyrics hiding in the ISTs. In some songs, you can hear sample lyrics from other pop culture songs. Most of them have meaning behind them. As an example, Draco Blocker's chase theme. Here, have a listen. Shane Livestream. Shane Livestream was an event stage hosted by Sark, which originally was labeled as a challenge, so if Sark doesn't know he died at Shane, he'll give tester to a random person for a day. However, it actually turned out to be a showing of the long-awaited Ida Shane chase team instead, and all of the thing was completely fake and staged.
The story of Terror Realm is a collab between Terror Realm and I Hungry that would never happen, as we had a small thing done from it before the collab was cancelled.
Cool Kid Smoking a Blunt. Cool Kid Smoking a Blunt was a running gag in a Gartifone game night on Terror Realm, which ended with the owners of the game getting mad and like very angry. The Terror Realms before, there were multiple versions of Terror Realm, actually. As far as I know, the public playtesting version is Terror Realm 3. The recode that is currently happening should be the Terror Realm 4, as there were also 2 versions before that. We have some gameplay footage of Terror Realm, but barely any information about it. Unused Draco voice lines. As I mentioned before, Draco is one of the oldest killers, and he went through a voice exchange. Here's an audio file of the old Draco voice from 2022.
Hello, I'm Draco Blocker.
I'm Marlo. This is a very ironic phase through the history of Terror Realm community. It was originally started by a person called Marlo, who put I'm Marlo as their username and started randomly saying in chat. Many people caught onto it, which either named themselves identically or added account as an I'm Marlo 2, 3, 4, or put an I followed by the username. I don't know what the fuck that means.
The 4 blooms incident is an incident which was caused by 4 blooms stacking in-game. This caused them to fuse into bloom, which made them heal 40 damage per 1 use of living touch.
Shocks Killer. The Shocks Killer is a remove death killer, which is based off an FNF mod called Oh Shocks, which is based on SML. Yazgan and Bon, one of the coders, actually had a war because of this. Bond kept on returning Shocks and Yazgan kept on removing him from the game. Gerst 667. You see, Gerst 667 is Love me, love me, love me, love me, oh baby, love me, love me. Infadir is a Twitter content creator who's famous for the popular Terror Realm twist, the Dip. Let's go back to the Shane livestream. While it was staged, they did give the tester to a person, that person being the Dip. Obviously, it was a friend of the developers, and they were picked in advance. David's game.
It's a game. made by David. It has Jarnik.
Yourself is a scrapped survivor, which was, unlike most scrapped survivors, scrapped really recently. You were meant to play as your own avatar instead of replaced by the blanks.
May 19th. May 19th is a day when John Doe hacks Roblox and steals all your Robux. Yazgan cult. Yazgan cult is a cult based on Yazgan, the author of the game. People would worship him and draw icons of him. Key idea, Yazgan is all that you need in your life.
I also forgot to mention that they used to spread horror stories about Yazgan around the campfire. Many of them included the Yazgan's punishment, which was the strongest power on Earth.
Draco King 1. Draco King 1 is a secret OST that plays with 1 in 234 chance once you play Draco. No real footage of it was found, however the devs confirmed it's real and made a YouTube upload. Intergoner Art. Tickle Thomas. Tickle Thomas is an urban legend about a boy named Thomas who joined people's servers and play as guest 666. However, instead of performing any moves, they would just tickle them instead, like tickle them to complete death. After that, Tickle Thomas was destroyed and his script was deleted. However, a mad scientist under the name of Test Verbite managed to reincarnate the remnant of Tickle Thomas and put it inside of the bodies of animatronic animals. He also fuses them with the bodies of children and their souls. Therefore, he went on a murdering spree to try and bring Tickle Thomas back to life. No one knows how the story ended or even if it had an ending.
Draco Blocker was an unknown entity which was physically removed from the Terror Realm during the PvP, was most likely inserted through the back door, as Terror Realm is known for their use of free models.
Falla slander. Falla is a well-known community member of Terror Realm. Falla slander was the process of taking an image and putting Falla's face onto it. JP Girl. JP Girl was an old version of Yuri, which was known for its, let's just say, questionable design choices towards Asian people. Drip at 3am. Drip at 3am is a horror game made by Yazgan and Ziptune with the help of B as a musician and Habra as a modeler. The main thread of the game is Roblox and called Drip, whose main lore is being John Doe in disguise. Drip is an actual killer inside of Terror Realm, however it's a death killer, so only certain people and developers can have it.
Bloom caused the game to break many times. One time, after a nerf, she got mad and she made the game uneditable. So, the progress stopped for an entire day. Yazgan tried to fight Bloom, but Bloom managed to win. Community mechanism is a mechanism used to trap the souls of the sinners, who deserve worse of a punishment than the Terror Realm already is. Shucky Wucky is an unused character that was only shown on one time. No one knows what happened to it. In public testing for a short second, they added a character that costed 100,000 credits, also known as the Golden Gatekeeper, which is a Golden Gatekeeper. Cain Evil Denied is a joke about one of the owners, Cain Evil, denying all the suggestions that didn't include the price, custom stamina, and a chase theme. The Diddy Blood song is a song made by Elliot from Terror Realm, which is about a Diddy Blood who's playing Terror Realm and asking if the said Diddy Blood is in fact a developer.
Burger. I'm sorry, Deku voice. One of Terror Realm's composers, called Artful, will join the voice chats and start speaking in a voice that was similar to the voice of Deku from Dragon Ball Z. Ronaldo Killer. Ronaldo Killer is an upcoming killer which is based off an NBA legend Chris Ronaldo. Original roster. The game originally had a different roster which contains both the anomalies that stayed until today and the ones that went away. The first roster ever consisted of Cool Kid, Draco Blocker, Too Far, Jane Doe, Drip from Forsaken, and Ronaldo.
Yazgan Killer is a killer based off of what bad or better versions of Terram are universes of Terram. One is made to be worse, and the other is too.
Twiddle finger. Up my
500 Demon Brace Killer. 500 Demon Brace Killer is a killer based off a famous drum loop called Free Royalty Funk Beat 180 BPM. It was originally meant to be in the game as a survivor, despite its name, however was pulled by the original developer.
Hivemind is a previous project of the owner of Terram, Gabe Newell. Hivemind is a zombie infection game inspired by Untitled Tag Game, Crazy Maze Runabi, Kaiju Paradise, and of course Pawn by 14. Last Sight Horror emote is an emote that was seen in the public testing multiple times. However, no one could use it as it was developer exclusive. Oh, you don't want to know. Oh, the horror. Oh, you do not want to know. Oh, the horror.
Hawando Invincible Edit is a fan edit made by Lego Ninjago the movie, which was inspired by an existing edit of Invincible from the hit show Invincible. Miss Circle is an old character that was meant to be added once the game was mainly a parkour game. You'd have to parkour through paper school and escape Miss Circle. The character got cancelled and never saw the light of day.
Forsaken Redux Collab is a collab of Terram and a Forsaken fan game that was focused on adding features like Gubby, 3 times, 2 times XP game passes, and of course flowers from an ARG called The Flowers by Vibing Piece of Paper. Fuck this! Before Terram released, the devs wanted to make an FNF mod based on Terram. The mod was going to have 3 weeks and 14 songs. We don't have much footage of the mod, but here's what I could find. The mod was developed by such Terra members as Yazgan, Hubra, Itbob, Daitso, Inferno, Auxo, Anims, Sigma, Victor, Silly, and Chris. It got cancelled due to half the dev team dying in a flood that happened in Florida.
And for information, this did not fucking happen to me. Girl, you making a
There were once a technique so unique in Terra that was about its convict, Hawando, scratching his ball.
Funk skins. Funk skins are a series of skins with their own funk remixes chase themes. Sadly, none of them got to see the light of day because of cruel management.
Bob BTD was an ancient being who tried to become the richest man on Earth. His greed had led to his death, which was later proven to be on the fault of his son Mike. Mike had killed Bob BTD, and the world had forgotten Bob BTD ever since. Before his death on accident, Bob had sealed away 2 of his other children, which are still not found. In Roblox Hell, Bob met the Sin Lord, which forced Bob to become the devil of greed. Today, Bob roams in Terror Realm, punishing anyone whose greed is over the top.
I am Spectre from Forsaken. You're stupid. I am Spectre from Forsaken. I want you to be Forsaken. I'm Spectre from a game called Forsaken. I'm Spectre from fucking Forsaken. I am fucking Walt from Terror Realm. You'll die in this Terror Realm. I will kill you and friendly, and you'll fucking die because I'm Walt from Terror Realm. I am Walt, and you got nothing on me. You will fucking shake your pants because of how I'm scary. You will fucking die with my hands. And I'll fucking go. And I'm Spectre. I will kill you, fool. I'm fucking Walt. I am more tough than you. Get fucking killed because I'm cool.
Get fucking top.
Shh, nothing much here. Spectre from the game Forsaken, 2-time Forsaken, and Cool Kid from Forsaken. Yes, and the Terror Realm also has Cool Kid, and 2-time, but his name is Wanda. Oh, wait, who won? You decide. You decide.
Asscheeks. The Asscheeks incident happened on May 4th, 2026, when one of the developers, Fearless, joined an important stage. Right before its ending, Fearless started his stream and started playing a game, that game being Asscheeks. The other developers were shocked by how good this game is. They wanted an Asscheeks collab. However, the Asscheeks creator Yazgan, who was also in the stage, didn't want all of this fame. So he started screaming and asking to kick Fearless to end the showcase of his amazing game. In the end, Fearless was kicked, but the world already saw the Asscheeks, and Yazgan couldn't handle all of this fame. So he left the Asscheeks development and never came back to it. Since that day, Asscheeks is long gone with no update, yet people still remember the Asscheeks incident. Let's talk about the lore behind the most disturbing anomaly in Terror Realm, Too Far.
6-7 emote is a hidden emote that was only shown once. Nobody knows what happened to it, even the developers, as it deleted itself from the game files.
The game, Originalist, had a different roster, which contains both the anomalies that stayed until today and the ones that went away. The first roster ever consisted of Kokid, Draco Blocker, Too Far, Funk Kid, Miss Circle, Conehead, Duff, Shocks, and yourself.
Marabu is a song created by one of the most popular Russian artists, Ivan Soul 2004. Marabu is a bird species which roam around the other bird NPCs in Zero on the jungle map. However, Marabu has the lowest chance of spawning, with approximately being 0.047%. If you encounter Marabu, you shouldn't interact with it at all. Avoid it at all costs. Marabu was removed on May 12th in the Quality of Life update. There's no captured Marabu footage, just this information. The existence of Marabu isn't confirmed by the developers nor the players. However, many have stated encountering it. If you do interact with Marabu though, you would get banned for 2 days, as the code that was used in Marabu interaction was accidentally replaced with banning system.
Flower power was a political movement in Yazgan used during late 2000, and I can't spell all that, early 1970s as a symbol of passive retribution. While nonchalant, it is rooted of the anti-war movement, which was opposite the U.S. involvement in the Vietnam War. The expression was coined by American host Algen Gisborne in 1965 as a means to transform a world program into a peaceful, I can't spell that, expressions. The Hippolytus Emperor, the symbolism by dressing in code, addressing flowers in vibrant color, flowers in the head, and distributing flowers to the public, becoming known as the Flower Children. The term later became generalized as a modern reference to the modern hippie movement, so-called the counterculture of drugs, psychedelics, music, psychotic art, and social whatever that is. I am not reading all that.
Every copy of Theorist is personalized. Every copy of Theorist is personalized.